What's up, everybody? It's a short video I wanted to share with you guys. It's about my childhood and the first time I actually picked up a knife and used it. So before I go any further, I want to thank all you guys for tuning in. I'm asking you if you would like, subscribe, send a comment. I'll acknowledge you. Well, this story starts back when I was 5 or 6 years old. And I know it was about that time because it was right before my father was killed. And it has to do with abusive sibling. My older brother physically used to abuse me. I never understood why, but he used to beat me up for no reason. He would punch on me, kick me, throw me against the wall, put holes in the wall. And when my mother would get home from work, I would let her know what happened, and he would twist that shit up, and I would get my ass whooped for something. And this particular time, let me back up a little bit. He was the type of person. He was bigger than me. He was six years older than me, and he was a big kid. Now I don't want to disrespect nobody, but he has some weight on him, and you know he used to be a bully, but he was only a bully to me. Now I never understood why he wasn't like an older brother like my friends had. He never played catch with the football with me. He threw footballs at me. He never played catch with a baseball. He threw baseballs at me. He would tell me to run, and I would have to run so he can try to hit me with the baseball. And sometimes he would, and sometimes he wouldn't. But the times that he did, that shit hurt. And he would say, run again. And if I didn't run, he was going to put hands on me. So I had no choice but to run and try to dodge a baseball, or he was going to put hands on me. So that's the kind of big brother he was, just to me. My friends, brothers, they were never like that to them. They would come out and actually throw football at us, play catch with the baseball, go to the park, hit some baseballs, we can catch them. Not my brother. The closest thing he ever got to playing baseball is, like I said, seeing if I can dodge a baseball. Now one day, I think, I don't know what he was doing, but he would call me. I would be down the street playing. He would call me because he's watching TV, yell out the door. So I would run home, see what he wanted, see what's going on. And he would tell me to get him a glass of ice water. Now at the time he called me, he was closer to the kitchen than I was. Or if it wasn't a glass of water, it was to change the TV. And he was 5 foot in front of the TV. And if I didn't do it, he would put hands on me. And if I told my mom, he would put hands on me. He would say something, I did something, and my mom would whip my ass. Just because of going by what he said. Now on this day, he put hands on me. And I remember him hitting me in the stomach a couple of times. And I fell to the floor. And he was kicking me. And it must have been because I didn't want to give him no water, or it must have been because I didn't want to change the TV. But that's about the only excuse he would have to do that. So he hit me in the stomach a couple of times. I fell to the floor and he kicked me. And I remember getting up and telling him that I was going to kill him. And I ran to the kitchen, and he ran after me, and I grabbed a knife. It was a steak knife. I remember the little sharp points on it. It was a steak knife, and I had the knife in my hand. I had it over my shoulders, kind of like if I was gonna throw a baseball. And he told me he dared me. I told him I was gonna kill him, and he said, "I dare you." So I charged after him, and I hit him in the chest. Now I don't know how far or how deep I stabbed him, but what I remember, and it made my day, is he screamed like a fucking bitch. Excuse my language. But he screamed like a bitch, and I took off running out the back door, ran around the house, ran across the street. That's where my best friend lived. That's where my mom's best friend lived. She would always look out for us when my mom was at work. And she had permission to whip my ass if I done something wrong, or if me and my friend did something wrong, he was gonna get an ass whooping. I was with him. I was gonna get one too. She was a black lady. I loved her. And so I ran to her house and I banged on the door. I turned the doorknob and I ran inside. I slammed the door behind me and I locked it. And she told me what was going on. And I said I stabbed him in the chest. And I remember that look she gave me. Because at that time, I guess she thought I killed him. But she gave me that look. She ran out the door, ran across the street, went to find out what happened. After a few minutes, I was scared. I was scared as shit. Not because I did it, because I knew I was gonna get in trouble. So she came back home and she whipped my ass. She called my mom on the phone, told her what happened. My mom left work. She came home. My mom came home and whipped my ass too. And I told her, he keeps hitting me. I'm gonna kill him. I hate him. And I think I got my ass whooped again for saying that. Because she told me I wasn't gonna do nothing. I said, yes, I am. I hate him. Well, that was a story of my childhood. That went on until, as far as I can remember, maybe junior high, high school, that went on. Every day, he would put hands on me. He never treated me like a brother, never showed me shit. Didn't show me how to throw a baseball, didn't show me how to shoot a basketball, didn't show me how to swing a bat, which he's lucky he didn't show me how to swing a bat, because I would have used it on him. Well, go back a little bit. Now, I don't know how bad I stabbed him, but I know he didn't go to the hospital. But I know I poked him pretty good, because a few days after, I had seen where I got him. And I had told him the next time he put hands on me, I was going to kill him. And every time he would fight with me or put hands on me, I would tell him, look at what I did. Look at what I did. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. And that's the only time that I did something like that to him. But believe me, I wanted to so bad. Now today, at this point in time, the only time we see each other or the only time we talk is on the family get-together. The last time I talked to him was February of this year when my mother passed away. He don't call me, I don't call him. I grew up with that hatred towards him, which I know now I'll fuck him up. And whatever he says, it don't matter. I know I'll fuck him up now. But he don't want to see me like that. And honestly, I don't want to see him like that. Because he's about what? I'm 53. He's almost 60, probably 60. And he's all out of shape. He still got that weight on him, but he's out of shape. And I stay in shape. I work out still to this day. I do 150 burpees a day. 53 years old. I still pump a little weight, a little iron. Hit the speed bag, punching bag. I stay in shape. And I know I'll fuck him up. And the last time we had words. I was 17 years old, and I knew I was old enough. I knew I was big enough. I just got out of juvenile hall, so I was swole a little bit. I don't know how much, but I was ready. I was ready to take that challenge. I was ready to do it if he wanted to. I called him out. I called him out. I told him it's time, and he didn't want to do it. I called him a bitch, called him a pussy, and he still wouldn't do it because he knew that I already been putting in work. He knew I'll throw these hands and I'll put them on him. And I've always said when my mom passed away, I didn't want to do nothing when she was alive, and I always said when she passed away that I was gonna fuck him up. Well, I haven't seen him yet, and I don't think risking my life going to prison. I am right now. I am a 3-strike candidate. My next felony, they'll wash me up. So I don't think I'll do nothing to him. But I still live with that hate. I still live with that. I don't like him, and he probably knows it. That's why he don't try to call me. So I just wanted to share that with everybody because I know that there's young kids out there that are physically abused, and a lot of times if they speak up, they're always going to get looked at, or they're always going to be saying, they're always going to be accused of lying or making that stuff up. But little kids don't make that up. You know, little kids at that age, they're still innocent. Now, I've never made anything up like that. I've always told the truth, and I've always got my ass whooped. So I just ask people, if a little kid speaks up and says anything, listen to him. Listen to him, because not listening to him can affect them mentally for the rest of their life. And I just hope that no little kids are going to do that, but we know they are. I know they are. You know they are. It happens. It happens, and just listen to them and help them. If they're in that kind of environment, put a stop to it, because they're gonna live with that, and they're gonna take that anger out on anybody whenever they can. So with that being said, like always, hit the like and subscribe. Hit the little bell for notifications when the next video comes out. Hope everybody's in good health. Hope your family's in good health. Hope they're safe. It's a cold world out here, and the innocent are always the first one to find out. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.